Last week I talked about Bakugan that don't look rare but actually are. This week though, we're looking at the opposite. These Bakugan are labeled as quote-unquote rare, but are actually quite common to find. Somewhat. Once again, this uses Bakugan DB as a source for rarity. It's not that accurate as we saw last time, but it's still a good source for finding out how rare a Bakugan is. BakuTech is known for having some of the best treatments on a Bakugan in my opinion. In fact, Sega and Takeratami have so much fun that people would expect these not to show up often. Well, this is a lie because some BakuTech recolors like this Black Gift Jinryu here, while not as common as you may think, it does go for decently cheap. All the black Jinryus I saw were actually under $100, with this one from Etsy being the most expensive I've found so far. Not sure if they're legit or not broken. I have one on the way, so I'll make a community post updating you guys on the dude. And this here is a Bakugan I only own in Blue Blaze, G Gunarada. I have shown him off a few times here and there, but there's a bunch of listings for this blue little dude. And here's a PSA. Do not buy it from the Etsy listings. The one I got, if I remember correctly, was around 50-ish US dollars, maybe cheaper. You'll most likely find something around that price. Actually, all of Gunarada's recolors can be found decently easy for cheap, except for the green one. As a matter of fact, most BakuTech recolors in general can be found for cheap. The ones I'd go for are the silver and gold Bakugan, as well as Full Metal Flare Dragon, who is the easiest of all of these to find. And for this segment, we have some very special Bakugan from Gen 2. These, my friends, are Hex variant Bakugan. These Bakugan were released in Armored Alliance, with some releasing in Geogon Rising because of that frickin' bear that I hate. Actually, out of all the Bakugan in this treatment, only 3 of them are rare sightings, and they are Ventus Dragonoid Ultra, Chaos Hydorus Ultra, and Darkest Trox Ultra, all coming in the European exclusive Gear Up pack. The others can still be found on eBay, and I'd highly advise against buying them if you want to learn the TCG. All of these Bakugan are either outclassed by other Bakugan or were doomed from their reveal. Only the Darkest Trox is good, but that's because he has a halfway decent epic character card, though his core lineup does suck. And then I warn you, these final 2 Bakugan are infamous for being listed everywhere, as well as being expensive everywhere, and they are Pyrus Show Accurate Helios MK2 and Darkest Single-Headed Hydronoid. In Helios' case, he's not as expensive as some people, but if you look at the first 2 listings, you can see where I lost hope in humanity. Helios was a Japanese exclusive Bakugan, so it makes real sense why he's not as expensive because he was widely available in Japan. But the real issue is Darkest Single-Headed Hydronoid. Hydronoid is infamous for being the Bakugan with so many listings, and they're all over $500. Actually, why are all 3 of them together cheaper than just a single Hydronoid? I'm not gonna ask that, it's obvious. To cap off the video, here's why I did 3 Bakugan videos in a row. This isn't sponsored or anything, but please donate any duplicate Bakugan or unwanted toys to Toys for Tots or similar charities. You can help so many kids who can't afford anything learn about the world of Bakugan. You don't even have to donate Bakugan, you can just donate any unwanted toys to charity, maybe even educational toys. I swear, I'm not using charity as a shield. If the approach sounds like I am, I'll try and find a way to improve on it somehow. Thanks for sticking with me through this segment, and happy holidays.